Hello. Back at it with some Once Human, and then later, at about, like, what time is it at? 10 a.m. my time? So in like 2 hours, I think. Let me double check that. Yep. So in 2 hours, TinyBuild will be doing their little showcase of reveals and demos and gameplays and stuff like that, and in that gambit of stuff, we will be getting some news on sand. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's get out of this loud ass menu. And supposedly, it was shown a screenshot. There's been like 4 updates to the game in the last like 24 hours, so we'll see what happens in the Connect, and hopefully we get some good news about sand and there actually being a game for us to play. But we got 2 hours to kill, so we're killing it in Once Human. Which, for those who saw me stream this before, I did start over. Mostly just because I was not happy with the way my character looked and was named. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even that far. I'll start over, so. And in doing so, I actually went through the proper experience in the beginning. Oh, fuck. I still haven't done Monolith. So. In the very first area. And it actually, well, moderately, feels like I'm getting the proper order of things as far as tutorial and general new player experience. However, the fact that you could be skirting around that so easily and get incredibly confused, it speaks volumes to how the new player experience is. But, you know, if you're not distracted during a stream and being an utter smooth-brained imbecile, then, you know, you'll be fine. I can't really say the case was for me, but... What? 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 It is... Am I tripping? Did it just say you have to let him go and then it says you have mushroom? The pop-ups are the shit, dude. They're so... They're so quick, and I feel like I'm having like a fever dream sometimes when I'm reading them. Right, that's what I was doing. I could not for the life of me find the fucking crates here, dude. I'm trying to remember what I searched already. So I was playing this last night. Like 90% sure I did the building back there. I've also noticed in the quest objectives are a little goofy in this game. And by that I mean like I'd have like a what was it that I was doing? I have it recorded, but I'm trying to remember what the objective was. I was like, I am like 99% sure I already did that and it's not accepting it. And what do you know? That was the case. I ended up re-logging and the objective marker was like completed and I was done. I'm like, okay. I guess I did it. Morning, Osiris. How's it going? So, objectives are a little goofy in the beginning. I feel like the devs definitely just kind of did this beginning portion and was like, alright, we're done with that. Let's focus on the new scenarios. Which I can't fault them for that, but at least like polish up your turd before you fucking leave it for everybody else to step on when they go into the game, dude. Why am I hearing beeping? It's very faint. Am I tripping? It's in my head. There's no, like, distinct direction. Why? I have found myself asking that question many a time while playing this. Having trouble finding the big box? No, I found the mystical crate. I just have not been able to find the... Oh, fuck. The, which one is it? The weapon and armor crates. I mean, it was pretty obvious where the mystical crate would be. But... that's a whole lot of nothing. But I've searched these buildings, and I have not found either the weapon or armor crates. I feel like usually I find them pretty fast, but it has not been the case for this area. Kind of annoying. I'll figure it out eventually. Basically just killing time till that TinyBuild connect thing starts. And then that goes out. If I go down there, that's not included in the zone, so... I don't know. I really hope during the TinyBuild Connect they're like, yeah, sand is out today, actually. That would be so fucking giddy, dude. See the flat thing flashing on your back there? Oh shit, yeah. Oh, that's the beeping. No, I did not know that. I've just accidentally stumbled upon the morphic crates. Wait, so this leads me to... I assume... No? Okay, number went away. Oh, okay, so I see. It's going up to 100%. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. Now I know what the beeping means. It's almost like the game should explain that. It's kind of funny, yesterday I noticed it on my back, and I'm like, what the fuck is that number? Oh, of course it's a gear crate. How nice of it to wait for me to open the box. I say chivalry's dead. Oh. I didn't realize I was low on arrows. Oh well. Focused. Oh. The number's the amount of pollution in their area? Oh, now I see the flashy thing. I assume it changes. Oh, fuck. I'm getting way too complacent. fuck are these crates, man? I guess I haven't looked in these buildings yet. Okay, well the thing's not flashing anymore either. Whatever. I'm gonna keep looking around. Oh my god, I'm so tired of finding. So tired of finding storage crates, man. There's a lot. Oh, okay. Some people make some goofy ass bases. And when I started this character, I accidentally flew inside of someone's base and nearly got myself stuck. They had an open roof plan, floor plan. And I just plopped right inside. And then immediately regretted that decision. So, yeah, I found a ladder. Another one. Oh shit, no, that is the worst time to accidentally go down the ladder. Especially with my sanity so low. Should probably do something about that. I already took all my pills. I feel like the entire stream I'm just going to be looking at the time. Eagerly waiting to see the TinyBuild stuff. My copium's kicking in. I'm really, really hoping they put out sand. Or at least have some... Oh, hey, there we go. Yep, weapon crate. Or at least have something of substance for us. Now, where the last one be? And maybe, just maybe, I should probably do something about that. Oh, fuck. About to say something about my health. And that I plummet off the building. Trying to remember what and all, where I actually came from, what I actually looked at. I know it's not over here. I already looked at these. Water tower, maybe? Nope, no ladder to go up. I feel like this is the only place so far where I have actually struggled finding the crates. There's no way they stuffed everything in this building. Have I ever played Gray Zone Warfare? No. It vaguely rings a bell. Oh, wait, what? Am I tripping? Did it say 1 of 2 and then I grabbed the weapon crate and oh. I think that's my cue to just dip. Apparently I found everything. I'm gonna take a little nap and I'll look up a gray zone warfare. Oh, it just got an update too, apparently. Alright. So let's take a peek, I guess, while I heal up and regain my sanity. That is not what I told you to do, bro. What the fuck? The comments section on that Asgard video has been comical. And more. Oh no, that's stuff that I saw this morning. I mustered up some salt out of the Cult of Star Citizen. Finally came out with this big update releasing a complete change to its gameplay loop. Okay. We will see.
Overwatch in position. Solid copy.
This is position. Okay, I don't want your fucking pre-rendered goddamn cinematic bullshit, bro. Can we normalize not fucking doing that for game trailers, dude? I don't give a shit how pretty you can make your assets look. I want to see how your game looks in action, you know? Alright, gameplay trailer, there we go. The official one. We'll see how it was, and then I'll take a look at the update. Oh boy, it's an extractor. I mean, it looks good. They're not really showing very much for fucking gameplay, but... Damage system is an organ-based system with real ballistics. Right. Okay. Not quite extraction. Okay. Fuck off with that. Click edge arsenal. You made gun. I will say the sights in this game look really good. Well done on the flashlight. It's amazing how many devs fuck up the illumination of a flashlight. Wow, that's so cool. They didn't explain anything. Okay. Well, watch that guy's video. 31 minutes is insane. I want to watch half. That's that type of shit where I just put that on in the background while I'm working, dude. We'll take a peek in.
Gray Zone Warfare, one of the largest attempts to dethrone the kings of the genre, just had its biggest update yet. This is an open world PvEVP with 3 teams of 16 posed against one another in a fight for control of territory within Southeast Asia. You dive into the jungle solo or with your team in a massive map that has no loading screens. There is no raid timer, there is no extract, there's your missions, the map, your buddies, or maybe just you alone. When Greyzone's alpha tests launched, it was placed precisely during a timely hiccup by the Tarkov devs, who had just launched a $250,000 edition that included features that were promised to the gamers who had already supported the most by buying the existing highest version. This left many Tarkov players
I
seeking
don't
refuge in a
care
game
about
that could replace
Tarkov.
Tarkov. And soon after. Now,
What's the
with
update?
that said, they've given me an early look at their Winds of War update, including a massive overhaul to their PvP with capturable outposts, dynamic weather, a brand new squad task system, major task improvements, new weapons and gear, and a really impressive set of quality of life improvements across the whole board. If you missed the last smaller update too, not only did dynamic weather get added since launch, but also a day-night cycle with flashlights, lasers, night vision goggles, and beautiful UE5 sunrises. Firstly, I will start with something good. I will admit, just like how the world was the most impressive part before, it still is. The weather is probably the best I've ever seen in a game. When it's heavily raining in Greyzone, I've never seen better rain in a video game. Puddles on the ground form over time, areas get flooded entirely, the water will find like cracks in the rocks and dirt and look like it's flowing down them.
It's gonna be nice. Oh, look at the puddling on the floor. Dude.
Yeah, I was
it might be this guy's shit-ass recording or something. Yeah, 1440p. But there's like barely any rain animation going down. Cool, you got better water physics on the fucking floor. Good for you.
Look
at
the water on the ground, like it finds creases in rocks and then makes water flow down the creases on the
visually, I will say maybe it's this guy's recording. Dynamics of the water physics, though, I will say that's impressive.
rocks. That all flows really well into my next note that this is probably the most demanding PvP game I've ever played. It brings my 4090 down to 40 FPS sometimes when I'm aiming down scope. Chunking dips in frame rate when riding even just the heli around.
Man's never played
Although
Star
the frames
Citizen.
are framey,
We rock at
it is
30
slightly
FPS
better
at
than
Star
when I
Citizen
last played,
sometimes.
I think, because it's been a while. And this game has absolutely a unique vibe when trekking silently through the jungle. There's just nothing like it. It is a high-end game to run, but it does feel great. But now, there's a whole new system that changes the gameplay loop of PvE and PvP drastically, good and bad. There's a bunch
I cannot bother watching this guy's whole video right now. Where I'm at a loss is like, so what's the point, right? I had to do field heart surgery on yourself after getting shot. I mean, if they had, I don't know. I feel like it's a cool concept, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'd probably have more fun with it when trying it, but maybe it's just the hyper realism of like the military aspect of it that I'm just like, I don't know. Can't put my finger on it where I'm just like, oh, that looks cool. I just couldn't care less about like modern war, but that's not a good fucking. Fuck you, Call of Duty, for ruining that phrase. How much is it? Oh, wow, you can get into the early access for a whopping $40. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know. Hold on, let me look at the Steam page, see if we can do a decent job of explaining what the fuck. So, like, it's not an extraction, you're just in an open world doing things and fighting other players. I'll pull up the Steam page itself. All reviews mixed. At least recently it's gotten mostly positive. That's good. An MMO FPS. Okay, that suddenly makes a lot more sense for the game and explaining what it is. interesting, I suppose. They're wow, they have a VTuber on their Steam page right now for the stream. Don't give me exposition. Deploy in a living open world, so they say. Is it an MMO FPS or an extraction shooter? Which is it? The devs don't even know. It's open world, like you said, and you're a PMC in one of 3 factions, just doing missions and PvPing over the new fobs they added. Alright. I could see the appeal. Complete task here. High value loot and survive intense FPS firefights against rival factions. So how does logging in and out of these? Because is it like a Sea of Thieves situation where you have your stuff, you load in, and you're thrown into a server with X amount of teams. You complete your tasks. Once completing the task is when you get the rewards for that. Is that just allocated to your character, or is this loot like actually lootable? Or is like because like Sea of Thieves, the whole aspect is like hyper focus on like just making monies to get cosmetic stuff. I'm trying to figure out the motivation while you're in there, is what I'm getting at. What the fuck? Unravel a mature story? What is that? What does that even mean? It's just a why? Okay, that's a weird way to word it, man. That's full loot. Stuff has durability too. So where's your sense of progression? I guess is my next question. If it's a full loot MMO FPS extraction, what is your sense of progression and how do you retain this stuff when you log off? That very clear. Basic locker and a lockbox. I mean, it very much looks like Tarkov with that fucking UI. You get a locker, so I'm assuming you're able to put this stuff into your locker. And you're able to retain it that way? You have a stash like Tarkov. Getting better guns and getting higher vendor rep. Okay. That is... I could see that working. I feel like that would be more approachable than Tarkov itself. I think what it is that doesn't, like, this doesn't immediately draw me in and want me to sink my teeth into it, especially if I'm spending $40 that I don't have. There's a certain type of person that likes these kind of games. Especially, there's a certain type of person who plays Tarkov. And this is going to appeal to that same crowd of people. But, I do love me some salt. And that crowd of people do be salty. So, I think maybe it would be worthwhile for me to check out at some point. But, when I've got the money to throw away like that. Cool thing now is you can keep progressing missions while out in the field. What was it before? What do you mean progressing missions while out in the field? Wouldn't that just be how it is? Yeah. Need ammo. Guess I should make some stuff. There's VoIP. I'm pretty sure you can yell at enemies. I'd hope there's VoIP. You can't have an MMO without VoIP. Especially a game like that. Before you had to take the hell. Oh, so you had to extract to complete missions. So it's more. Interesting. So it's more of an. More of an open world-ish extraction? It is interesting, I suppose. I'll probably be quicker to play Ark when that fully comes out, to be honest. But I'll give it a whirl at some point. Not gonna count it out before you even try it. Get some ammo made. That's not the ammo thing. Yes, it was. I'm just dumb. It's cool that gets like ore that I don't even see lying about. Very commonly, anyway. Oh, my crate's full. Well, oh well. I only 6. That's probably way too much. Oh well. I haven't activated that. I should probably go activate that real quick, even though my base is right here. There's a chance your bullets can ricochet off of an enemy's call. That's pretty sick. I will say, you said that before you had to extract, now you're able to stay in the field and just kind of keep going and deal with the, and interact with the NPCs that way, or the vendors rather. That is something that I have continually said that they should do for extractors. Don't give me a UI hub to interact with your NPCs. Give me like a player hub where it's more of a social environment and you can go turn in your contracts, tasks, whatever you want to call them. So putting them out actually out in the field, I think that's definitely a step up from the average extractor. Like, not even Ark does that. That was like my first thing that I bitched about when I played Ark. And the only thing I bitched about when I played Ark. So that game is great. Okay, cool. We've got ammo now. I should probably see about. Oh, I didn't know he like ran around. Where do I craft? That's just food and stuff. Ah. Okay, wait, maybe I don't have it unlocked yet. Where do craft sanity pills? Whatever they're called, the gel cap things. Ah. No, that's anti-blockage capsule. I lied. I suddenly have to sneeze really bad. Where the fuck is it? Or I'll just keep losing my sanity until I figure it out later. Why did it ungray this area? I haven't even remotely gotten close to being up there. The fuck? What was I doing? Right. I'm an idiot. There is a thing to teleport to up there. Fucking looking over to see what time it is. A little over an hour. This is how everybody travels on bikes, right? I do love the fact that it just grips to whatever you throw it at. Yeah, the physics system in this for that bike is hilarious. Didn't I grab a teddy bear earlier? I could have sworn I had one. Maybe that was for something else. Probably lying around here or something. Yep, there it is. Kid's trying to summon a teddy demon or something. What the fuck is this kid doing? Why did I have to get into the circle of bears to even talk to the child? Not a huge white cauldron. Oh, they must be talking about the box that I'm trying to unlock. Duh. Is there loot to be had here? A little bit. A lot of it. Oh. Okay, well, that did not go as I planned. I definitely thought there was a... That screaming was a bit concerning. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Give me a ladder I can't climb. Oh, you're just breaking ankles. There's a teleport point right... Yep, right next to it. I really don't feel like walking around, but I think I have to. I seriously hope that TinyBuild announces Sand being released. Kind of miss it, even though there was like a very minute player base for it during the tests, and everybody was very much a coward when it came to PvP. But I'm hoping they fleshed out there's the world in general in the game. There wasn't a whole hell of a lot for players to do. The PvP was fun, even though the performance was jank, but I have high hopes. Oh, I have to put the items in. I see. That's it. I don't know why I kind of expected a little more out of that. Loot's loot, I suppose. I mean, it wasn't bad, but all of that for something that I would get as like average loot in a mystic crate. I mean, it honestly felt less than that. I've not done everything. Let's look at tasks. Where the fuck is that at? Is that another region? Why is it not even giving me the marker? Okay, whatever. I guess I'll track it. Oh, that's why. Ew, Jonah Vale streamed it? Gross. No, the game's... I'm not surprised he streamed it, but Yeah, I think the concept of building the walkers is really fun. I think the PvP is fun if the performance was there. I just think there needs to be more objectives on the map for us to do while we're out there. But I do think it's going to be a rather niche game that's not going to get a huge player base, but hopefully big enough to survive better than Last Oasis. In the most recent test, they gave more. I don't know if he streamed. Did he stream the recent test? In the most recent test, they gave us more like foundations to work with for walkers and stuff, and it was or tramplers, and I'm not surprised Jonah Vale fucking streamed it, man. Can you tell I'm not a fan? Oh. That would be why I don't see a marker for it. I have to use the treasure map. Use. Where the fuck is that? Okay, good. At least it doesn't go away. Is that an area I haven't found yet? I mean, that's a lot of mountains. Not much of a fan either, but his funny comms moments. I'm sorry, if you're gonna build your entire brand off of salt, he needs to be a little. I do love banter, I do, but let's just say I don't much care for or respect the banter that he gets. I feel like he gets a lot of hate watch viewers, and he also seems to just kind of plateau with the amount of people, regardless what he's tapping into. If it has PvP, I mean, I'm not much one to talk, but I'm not sitting here mainly focusing on streams. I don't know. He's gotten better over the years. He's not as bad as he used to be. I will give him that. But anywho, I guess I should do the main task at hand now. I've done everything else. Yeah. Sand is basically Sea of Thieves without the water. That's the best way to describe it, and you can build your ship. He was an annoying rat back in the day of Last Oasis. Yeah. He kind of still is, but it's part of the reason why I'm like, ugh, when anyone brings up Jonah Vale. But I will give him the credit that, you know, salt does drag in views, but how you procure this salt is where you get people's respect or hate. I love how drift nasty the bikes are in this. I was doing donuts around someone the other day. Yesterday. What? Excuse me?
I guess you're the real deal.
Struggling just standing there.
Sounds tough, but I think it was worth it. And I've made some discoveries regarding the deviation as well. Let's go in together this time.
I will say he was. I think the worst. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't just be talking shit about people, but
Now, let's
I think
go.
that the worst Last Oasis streamer, as far as being respectable, even worse than Jonah Vale's rat ass. Even though, you know, like I said, I can respect the fact that he understands that Salt is going to drag in viewers. Yellow Buzz was probably the worst in the Last Oasis streaming scene, if you want to call it that. He's why I can't post anything. Well, not him directly. One of his little cronies. That's why I can't post anything in the Last Oasis Discord. It's kind of funny, honestly, as to why and what happened. Someone posted, I think they posted a clip of Yellowbuzz. He was sitting there talking shit to other players. And he's like, yeah, well, you're poor, saying stuff like that. Like, as if that's actually a good fucking insult to say in any situation. I just chimed in and I was like, that's a wild thing to say when you still live with your mom. And then one of his fans just went off. And the mods in the Discord ended up banning the both of us from posting anything in like 90% of the channels. I thought it was funny, but I guess the mods didn't much appreciate it. Not that you would see that sort of media. Get out of the way, lady. God, you're as bad as a fucking Elder Scrolls NPC, dude. Whoa. Where did she go? The nav pathing for the, what, I think that's the word. There's a different word for that, but the pathing for these NPCs are jank, to say the least. Oh fuck, I forgot they get guns. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping, I know I keep saying this, but I'm hoping that Sand actually is able to pull off and survive. So I think, as much as I love the concept of Last Oasis, I think the harsh reality is that in order for to have that sort of format, you're gonna have to make it an extractor in order to maintain any sort of player base. Mitigate the feel of loss, and then also retention of player base being stronger for the fact of being able to just hop on, play the game real quick, and hop off. You don't have to commit hours in order to get anything done. The old ocean zombies got a gat, yeah. I think I had a similar reaction when I got to here last time. I didn't have anything comedic to say, I just, you know, panicked. I also was not remotely close to level 9 when I came here last time. You're just gonna let me shoot your buds? He is, in fact, not going to let me shoot his buds. Oh, there is a enemy in that bush. There is something to my right, and I'm uncomfortable. Oh fuck, how'd that miss? I went through all my arrows already? Damn, dude. I hate those fast. Might have to stop by my camp before I go inside. My base, I should say. Lady, get the fuck out of the way. Oh my god. I'm trying to kite this thing, and this bitch is fucking just pacing back and forth in my path. Holy shit. The NPC pathing in this is terrible. Fucking hell, dude. She's just like doing everything she can to keep me as close as possible to the enemy. Do you think she heard me? She's suddenly gone. I'm okay with that, though. The Rust-styled scenario came out recently for Once Human too. Rust-styled scenario? What the fuck does that even mean? I know there was a, I saw that there was one in, like, beta testing, the scenario. It'd be great if you stopped moving. Oh no, you don't need to. You can just stay right there for me. I haven't looked at any of the scenarios beyond this, so I haven't, like, read up on anything whatsoever. I saw that there was 2 scenarios that were dedicated to PvP, so I'm excited to get to those areas. I'm for sure gonna have to load up on ammo before I go inside. Maybe not. And hopefully 1200 ammo should be sufficient. Straight up PvP, no factions. Like the one I told you about, no safe zones. Oh, okay, so there were, I want to say it was yesterday or the day before. No, it was the day before. I was looking at the servers, and there were 2 scenarios that were strictly PvP. I'm assuming those still had safe zones in it. If they have a Rust-like where it's like all PvP, I'm going to be having a lot of fun in that. But it's going to be a bit before I do that. So I'm not going to go in there with a level 0 or like any sort of low level anything. I guarantee everybody's going to be rolling out with their leveled up characters. Unless they're rolling out this scenario different, making you, which I doubt this will be the case, but making you make a new character. I feel like that would just piss everybody off, so I heavy doubt that's the case. I really need to use melee weapon more. It does a lot of damage. I need to stop wasting ammo. I hate that she just wants to be standing physically where I'm standing. It is driving me nuts. Oh, that was this. Oh. I think I have done all of the scenario challenges I have just done by accident. PvP got killed for you and all people use in the new is the new sniper. It does the bullet bounce effect and basically insta kills you. Well, oh fuck. Yeah, I can see how that could kill it for you. To me, that just sounds like a challenge. That's when I go into full rat mode and carry nothing of value on me. And do everything I can to make that person have a living hell of an experience in the game. But I be a petty bitch. So. You just gave me a fucking objective when I go to do into the PvP zones. Anyone using that sniper is gonna have a bad time. I tend to stray away from metas. Just because, like, I find it boring that everybody wants to use the same weapon. And plus, if you're not using the meta stuff, then it throws people into a bit of a curveball because your approaches could be vastly different than theirs. We'll see how well I can be a tyrant at that point, though. Not much for one using the snipers anyhow, and any shooter. I don't care for sniper rifles. Much prefer that DPS. Lady, if you... God damn, just be useful. Being nothing but a nuisance while I run through here. At least my electric crossbow have people a chance to get away. Or heal. The sniper is total bullshit. Its bullet bounces off terrain too. Does it... I mean, I would have to assume that the damage is reduced after a ricochet, right? It should be. If it's not, then we all know what they need to adjust for it to further balance it. That way people aren't just wall bouncing their bullets to insta-kill when it... Like, I feel like if you do a ricochet, it should do like 50% the damage. Just logically speaking, that would make sense. That's not how it's set up. That's definitely a problem. Got a single arrow. And it did not kill him. I do love that in this game, there's like a... Like you can blow off their limbs and stuff. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage to this guy. The fuck? Aw, I didn't get another briefcase. That's disappointing. I swear to God, there's nothing but bots on Twitch anymore. Twitch is a dying platform. Go to your blueprints and look at... Oh, that's a valid point. I did not think about, you know, actually looking at it. Snippers... Can be fused to create... It's operator, but with a 75% chance to trigger a bounce. That is a high percentage chance for a ricochet. On hit, 35% bounce damage against players. Bounces +2. So does that mean it has 2 opportunities to ricochet? Damage decreased by 30%. 95% against players? That is way the fuck too high, dude. What the hell? What the fuck does bounce weak spot priority mean? What does that even mean? No, that, like, I would be like, oh, okay, 70%, I could see that. 95% damage to a player after a ricochet is insane. Nerf that, dude. What the fuck? Oh shit, what did I fact? Okay, there we go. It's like, what did I fact key to switch the camera angle? Bounces twice. Oh my god. That's insane. No, that sniper is too good. Way too good. I should probably, you know, activate that. Still haven't found the mystical crate. Or how I'm technically supposed to get up there. So my head. Is that what it meant? Oh. So if you shoot someone's dome, it prioritizes that for the bounces? Or does it, like, heat seek the weak spot? Because that's still, like, open for interpretation, whatever the fuck weak spot priority means for a ricocheted bullet. I feel like I'm reading last Oasis patch notes. With how unclear it's being. I gotta put it into 5-year-old terms for us smooth brain folk. Dude, if I could fly a helicopter in this, that would be so sick. I want that to be a reality. So bad. The bounce is like a separate bullet, and it will prioritize a weak spot, which... So it is kind of like heat-seeking. It's aim assist ricochet? That is absurd, dude. No wonder that became a fucking meta. But yeah, I could see why that killed PvP. That's ridiculous. Anyone using that gun, I don't fault him, but get good and get a better gun. Because if you have to rely on that to get your PvP kills, that speaks volumes about your capabilities than anything. That is absurd. That feels so unbalanced. I haven't even encountered anything like that yet, and that just like, I don't have to be in that scenario to, well, I should use a different, that situation to know that's a fucked gun and should not be set up like that. It needs to be nerfed. That's insane. I'm genuinely kind of baffled. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's even armor that adds more bounce count. Oh, that is so broken. That is so broken. Yeah, that rust-like scenario is going to be hell. Semi-auto sniper that? No. Nope. So even if you do manage to miss your shot, you can unload a clip and your chances of killing someone with a ricochet is like pretty much 100%. Now thinking about it, that would be oh, hey, found the mystic crate. That would be really fun. How do I open you? But being the on the receiving end of that bullshit gun, no thank you. Up. Some of you are like, how do I get in here? I thought it was a legit puzzle. No, I just go through the fucking door. Silly me. The time to kill is insane. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even gotten to the point of PvP, and that, wow, my sanity is non-existent. Let's take a little trip home. It's legit seconds if the person had a proper build. So there, it's basically if, you know, because everybody loves to min-max. Okay, I'll read that in a second. Everybody loves to min-max, so, you know, everybody running that sniper is going to have a build oriented towards that sniper, so they're basically going to have a stupid stack of ricochets. Yeah, you're just not going to be able to react. You're going to be like, dead. Before you even realize you're being shot at, you're going to die. That is wild. Keywords represent unique combat abilities provided by various weapons. Enhance these abilities or cradle key gear, mods, dishes. Wow, you don't say. It's almost like this is exactly what we were talking about with the ricochets and whatnot. At least they gave like an explanatory window for that, but the things that don't need explaining, they explain. But the things that do need explaining, leave you to your own devices. I need to build more storage. Lidded fella is not powered up. How do I refill this power? What do I fill it with? Consume mood to recover deviant power. Oh, man's not in the mood. How do I get better mood for it? We're not even into weapon mods and armor. If you want a rat PvP build, look into electric crossbow. It's great for most PvE too. Hell yeah. I definitely will. I do love rat builds. Oh, it recovers over time, I see. Use a red light, turn on the radio and play music. We also don't have any power source, so maybe I should just put them away for now. Especially since I am not really in need of ore or anything. What does this do? I forgot I grabbed this. Special materials that can be used for crafting. Assume it to transform into an object. What? Interesting. Wait, why does it want to be in a warm environment? It's a gingerbread house. Yeah. You showed me that PvP encounter you had with the crossbow. I remember that. I also don't know why I have 2 paper dolls or how that happened, but this entire time I have not been running around with a deviant or a deviation. Whoopsies. Do I have... Can be used... I forgot I grabbed this. Can be used to open a certain door. Is the word Aiden written on it? Okay, well that'll make sense later, I'm sure. Yeah. That clip was honestly part of the reason where I was like, ooh, I want to get into the PvP of this game. But after hearing about this sniper, well, I'm not unmotivated. I have more motivation now because I want to fuck someone up that's using that. Like, they'll just become my main target that I end up hunting. It's kind of what happened with, Last Oasis. I was, like, before Season 6, to be fair. All of my content for Last Oasis before was just me being an absolute nuisance to the shitty players. Well, boy, did that lead to some nonsense, but holy shit, was it fun to be an absolute menace. Nothing more satisfying than running out naked with a beat stick, taking on a bunch of players, and then just camping my spot, killing me over and over and wasting their time and resources. So satisfying. And having a bunch of people show up and fuck it up. I miss how Last Oasis used to be, but that was also when I had way more time, well, when everyone had way more time than they should have available. We all had way too much free time back in 2020, 2021. Am I able to... I'm trying to see where I would be... I would assume it's in crafting. When and where am I able to craft the sanity pills. AI smart guidance. Is this helpful? Is what helpful? No, it's not. You've done nothing. If I ever come across someone named Patient Zero, he has no life and had everything maxed on 2 accounts and used the Brimini. His other character starts with Patient too. It's too bad they're kind of a POS by using that rifle and no lifing, because I will admit Patient Zero is a pretty solid player name for a game like this. Should be 3rd tab down, middle line. 3rd tab. Middle line. Let's see, dish. Brewing barrels. Temperature control. Vending machine. Procurement unit. HP recovery. I only see HP recovery stuff. And you would think it would be in this. But it's not. Oh well. I'm okay being a little insane. It's fine. Look on the dishes one. Wood. Ah. Found it. Thank you. The intermediate stove. Because you cooked the pills. But when you think of the term dish, you're not thinking, oh yeah, I'd love a healthy serving of pills for lunch. Oh boy. Sugar, let's see. Do I have sugar? Does it not pull stuff out? Dude, if it doesn't pull stuff out of here, I don't think I have sugar, but if it doesn't pull anything out of here for crafting, it should. Maybe I'm assuming too much. I gather beets to make sugar? Yeah, well, that's gonna wait. It's 6,000. Yikes, that is a lot. Probably good that I take all that anyway. The crafts from storage? Okay, good. I hate it when games don't do that. Drives me nuts, dude. Is there another set of I know those are ones I have on. Those are ones I have on. Never mind. Oh wait. Wait. There is a mask I can craft. I lied, I cannot. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm good to go with just, 3,500. If I don't finish this boss fight with like 500 rounds, then there's probably an issue. Half an hour. And then TinyBuild Connect starts. I'm excited. Should be update comp. Oh. No, I can't collect rewards yet. I have to finish this monolith first. Before it, because, like, oh, I lied. What? When did this become? This was not available last night. I did something between logging in this morning and now that unlocked this, but this had been locked the entire time because I didn't progress enough in the story. It was probably going to talk to the obnoxious ass lady that keeps, you know, walking around up my asshole everywhere. Just do some claiming. Oh, whoops, I haven't done that yet. And I need to check the in-game mail now. Probably level? Nope. Because I was level 9, dude. Level 10 now, I think. 12. I'm level 12. And the last character I made, the Abomination, I had that available, like, very early on. I think the talking to what's-her-dick before approaching this monolith is what cues it. Where's the mail? XP. Just... It just kept going and going. Did I unlock a bunch of... I forgot I need to do this. What to choose? Escape to the right. Oh, okay. Facility boost. New formula. Ooh, wait, electronic scrapper. When in your backpack, there is a small to medium chance to receive additional electronic modules when opening a storage crate. Yes, please. I like the sound of that. Okay, escape to the right. Mail. Ah, yes. You do be. Oh, wow, there's a lot. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Okay, it's done. I was a little worried there. I was like, oh no, did I do too much? An energy drink. Wow. We have some sanity pills, though. That's nice. When did I get orange juice? Oh. I feel like the NPCs have reiterated that several times. Oh, there's really strong things inside the monolith. Be sure to take a lot of ammo. Oh, they had ammo out here for me. Or benches for me to do stuff. Should have gotten some Star Crom for blueprint rolls on the wish machine too. Oh, sick. I'll take a look at that after this fight.
I knew I could count on you.
That's
You're
me.
quite good at handling deviants,
Person
aren't
you can
you?
can't. I
gotta
don't try
say,
to glaze me.
You've proven yourself to be a
She's
good
trying to make up for getting in my way earlier. It's not working. She's trying to mac. I'm not having it. Is it? Was it really necessary to put a splash screen up for that? Hey, monoliths have crafting benches. Really? I didn't notice. I feel like by now we have been pretty well aware of these crafting stations and what they look like because we put them at our base. I think it's pretty safe to assume that it would be there in every monolith. Oh, you can queue up and team with people? Ah, we do this shit solo. We'll do the blueprint rolls after I get my festering Jill.
Help me! Shouldn't have tried to take what was yours.
That is the laziest dissolving animation I have ever seen.
You are truly a great one.
The simpery in this game is next level. Listen to all these people with their Stockholm syndrome.
Even without their submission. We are still Legion.
Uh-huh. Or I'll pretend I know what that means. I feel like this game would look better if they tried a little harder with the lighting and stuff. Alright, I actually have my deviation this time. I could use it. I didn't do that last time. Why is it just not doing anything now? Is it distracted by the butterfly? Oh, it's a beam. Sanity really plummeted, didn't it? Oh, fuck. Seen this new zombie first plays style game. YouTube been showing me lots of clips. I'll have to look it up after the fight. Oh! I did not realize I was peeking out that much. I'm gonna move. I don't like it over here. I also really don't like the audio for that thing yelling. It's not even that it sounds scary or anything, it just sounds bad. I need to stop shitting on it on this game, dude. Because I do enjoy playing it. It's just, there is just so many laughable things about it. That's embarrassing. It's completely missed the barrel. Oop. Oh, no, I know what game you're talking about. It's like that border control game. But it's like a zombie apocalypse situation. You have to like investigate who's infected. I've seen a lot of clips of that too. It's like zombie papers. What the fuck? I know what you're talking. I had no idea if that was like even what it's called. That's how close I paid attention to it. I just saw the clips, didn't even look into what the game was called. shit. We'll fucking go. God. Get with the program. Do your stupid animations so I can kill the little mini guys. The impatience is showing when the game can't keep up with what it's supposed to. Quarantine zone. The last check. Ooh. Oh, okay. Is it made by the same people that did the other one everybody played? Because it looks identical, just reskinned to be zombies. Easy peasy. Of course it was, because it's the first boss fight, but...
Wait, the festering gel looks different. It received the memetics from Manibus. No wonder it became so powerful. First, contain it. Then let's bring it back to our territory.
How... Is just now telling me about this? About contraband police? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like there's been like 2 or 3 games like it. Or like, one was like a... It was dated. It was supposed to take place, I don't remember what. And then there was another one that was the contraband one. Took so long to tell me about the garage, and I already have one built. AKM. Missions amplifier. Cool. Oop. Oh. Yes, I'm sure. 6 minutes? Okay, I didn't notice that. It gives you a clearance time. That's kind of cool. I appreciate the small things, I guess. Got 20 minutes. Wait. Did I press the wrong thing? Is it restarting it? Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Can I leave? No, am I stuck here? Do I have to kill him again? Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I leave. Shit. Alright, speed run. Waste my ammo. I am so much more smooth-brained on stream, man. I think I could just get distracted too easy. Oh. It was already like half dead. Well, a good thing I can just leave the dungeon. Why is it just now telling me about being able to teleport? The tutorial in this is so all over the place, I feel like. It reiterates itself
To
a
purify
lot.
the Nova festering gel.
Okay. Let's see what it is. It's more deviant power. Ah, it's gotta sit. Okay.
Great, you got a new ability.
I needed Nova for something. What did I need Nova for? What do you mean I got a new ability? Oh.
After equipping a mod, your survival and combat skills will improve.
20 minutes.
In the
Less
future,
than, I should say.
remember to collect more mods. If you pair them well, they can have even stronger effects.
Oh, what do I want to use? It doesn't do much more damage. But I mean, it is technically a little bit better. I just don't have ammo for it. I guess we're gonna do a munitions amplifier. Or not. There's modified. There we go. I'm stupid. Ooh. More parts. Shrapnel hits. Okay, no, this is clearly built for this weapon. They do the same. Wait, why is this one green? Has higher number. Oh, wait, no. Better weak spot damage. Edge damage reduction. Look at that one's better. Holy shit, you can really customize these. I didn't realize there was attachments too. The order that this tutorial unravels itself is just so wild to me. Sure, how true, but I'm pretty sure Dune Awakening will have private servers available at launch. Personally, I kind of hope not. Or, because that's where things get into a rock and a hard place. The whole point of the game is supposed to be like an MMO experience. And the second you open up the opportunity to isolate your players, to me it kind of takes away from, you know, what the game is supposed to be. It's like 7 ways to min-max your 7 ways to Sunday to min-max your main gun. I love the wording of that. 7 ways to Sunday. I've not heard that that phrase before. Yeah, I'm noticing there is a lot to min-max for builds. Let's see what this deviation does. It gives okay coverage. Only lasts so long too. It's not the worst thing, but can't say I'm particularly fond of it. Probably gonna still use the butterfly, honestly. Not really much situations in this where I feel like I'd be using a festering gel. Not yet, anyway. I mean, PvP maybe, but 15 minutes. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to fight Rosetta soldiers later.
It looks like there are 4 more Nova deviations that need to be contained.
Uh-huh.
We can't be sure yet, but that monolith being reactivated, the Nova deviation, there's a lot more, but there's no use dwelling on that. Just remember that for every Nova deviation you contain,
I am going to read into the lore a
I
bit,
thought it was strange
even though the
before.
dialogue's shit.
We couldn't fully receive Mitsuko's power. Turns out that it's because of these Nova deviations. The monoliths spread their effects. If their Stardust concentration is high enough, it's like a barrier, blocking Mitsuko's power. Only by using the territory core like you did just now can you purify them. That will let the power pass through.
That's oddly convenient.
Gray minds think alike. Stay focused, Meta. Keep heading down this path, and you'll grow stronger.
Okay. Anywho.
Hey, you're back. Any luck? Yeah.
Josh was helping
I
kind of
see what
handling
you're trying to
stats. I mean,
say.
that makes sense.
I
The
figured
puzzles
things
and
went
sights and
wrong
all
when
that.
My team didn't come back, but I still had my hopes, you know?
To add stars to their blueprints and craft them at higher tier and calibrate them. Interesting. I'm sure that will become more prevalent come the next monolith I go do. I'm definitely not going to be in the situation of
Don't worry about
min-maxing
me.
anytime
I've been
soon.
through the ringer
Nor am I going to
plenty
really
of
care to
times
min-max.
before.
I'm just going to use whatever I
I
find
still
fun.
owe you my thanks for finding out what happened, and for bringing back my stuff. Here's the reward I promised. I'm a woman of my word.
So, where are you headed next? You're going to Myers Market? Perfect. Tell you what, want to take on a job along the way?
Do I have a choice?
There's a resident of Myers Market named Emma. Brown hair, about 30 years old. She left by herself the day before yesterday and still hasn't come back. Apparently, she may have gone to the Hearst Mudflats. As it happens, the Mudflats are on the way to Myers Market. Maybe go look around. Thank you.
The good old talk to this person, go retrieve something for me, or go kill something for me gameplay loop.
Looks like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine. I'll leave the deviation in there to you. As for me, I'm headed to the Broken Delta. I found traces of another major deviation there. One with even worse effects.
Bravo! The mayfly that brought down the fearsome, ravenous...
Yep, that's me. It was... Oh. I'll just come up with the dialogue now.
hard to imagine such a little bit of gel transforming into such a monstrous creature, isn't it? Yet the most unbelievable part is that it managed to cause such chaos across the wetlands, simply by spreading its memetics. Just to make sure, you didn't destroy it, did you?
Not this time.
Fantastic. You've more than proven yourself. I'm very impressed. It's a shame that most people in this world don't appreciate the beauty, but clearly you are different. You already have a natural touch with deviations. I dare say you could even become an expert. I'd be glad to share my knowledge of deviations with you. In return, capture as many of them as you can for me. I simply pay attention and use my imagination. And you know,
That does
I
not
think the
what
deviations respect that. To quote a favorite poet,
that does not answer my question,
I
bro.
know that
How do you know
makes
so much
sense,
about him?
because you imagine me.
I just pay attention and imagine things. Turns out all these deviations are hallucinations. I tapped into one too many shrooms. This is the only game I've put together my own build so easily, just reading the effects of stuff in the blueprint section and crack my brain and see how that works. It's pretty satisfying. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. That's one of the reasons why I appreciate level 30. Yeah, we're definitely not supposed to go there yet. That's why I like Expedition 33 so much. I beat it 2 days ago. The ending had me fucking sobbing, dude. So sad. There's only one right decision for the ending. Different tiered weapons. Okay. Oh, there's an auto walk. How do I do that? Is that supposed to happen? Why the fuck? Whoops. Don't think that was by design. I should probably make that pickaxe, huh? The game's been yelling at me about it. And I've just been ignoring it. Oh. I have no wood and no copper. Probably do something about that. Do you kill the... Oh, do you kill the paint? Dude. You don't... The paintress is not what you expect it to be at first. How's it going, Jessica? But I don't want to spoil it. I am going to force your hand into playing it. It is so good. The plot switch up in Expedition 33 is so well done. The way they make you sit there and question everything the entire fucking time. It is... Oh, it is so good. You do eventually engage the paintress, but there's a lot more layers there than they first let on. So good. Like, easily one of my top 3 games I've ever played. Such a good story. I love it so much. Yeah, I was definitely looking at that bench. We got 6 minutes. I should probably pull up the thing on YouTube. That way we can immediately plop in when it's ready. Ugh. Gross. The fuck? Okay. Now it's live. Okay, I guess we have 7 minutes before they start. Yeah, it's almost time. Did not have time for SP games since I play with smaller most of the time. It's so worth it though. If you ever find the time, please do play it. It's so good. 6 minutes. Do it for 6 minutes. Oh shit, not me to pop you out. It was, oh I did. Oh, I didn't clear it out. Let's hop over here. Enjoyed watching me play it for sure. There was like part of me that was like, oh, I should stream this, but there's another part of me that just felt that it's a game that I don't know, I had mixed feelings on playing it live or not. Oh shit, did I not grab ammo? I have very little ammo for this. Hopefully I just have guns sitting on me. I am gonna do like kind of like a video on Expedition 33, but I'm going the wrong way. I just got mindlessly started moving. But it's not, it's gonna be spoiler free. So unfortunately it's not gonna give you any sort of indication as to what exactly happened. So yeah, I have the opposite problem as you. I just lack people to play with, so I do have time to play single player games. Oh fuck. It'll be fine, right? Okay, apparently it actually will be fine. Plummeting down a cliff on a bike totally makes sense. Four minutes. I definitely was trying to drift into the zombie and not do donuts around it. I guess in the future I'll just be less concerned about streaming games like that. It's insane the damage difference though. In going from the hardest difficulty, I tried out what the normal difficulty was in Expedition, and insane. Like, you really have to have dodges and parries down for the hardest difficulty, because endgame they were doing like 2,000 to 3,000 damage and one-shotting my team if I didn't have shields or anything like that up. And then I go to the normal difficulty to see what the difference was like. They were doing 300 damage. I went from being one shot to taking an entire combination of moves and still being fine. I'm like, wow, because I played on the hardest difficulty, I built my team to be like an insane glass cannon. And holy shit did it show, because I was one-shotting everything on the medium difficulty. Like, even bosses, I was just massacring. I'm like, wow, alright. That's a crazy contrast. Eventually pulling like 6 figures in damage. That's all good. Definitely not able to feel the impact while streaming. I mean, yeah, I feel like the impact is... Like, for me, it would have been fine to stream. But I feel like for the average person watching it, I would just stand stronger with the opinion of go play it yourself. It's worth it. You will not regret it. It's basically what it just boils down to. But I'm also not one to watch live streams. Funny enough. I feel like most people who live stream don't. Maybe that's presumptuous of me. I feel like most people who live stream don't watch live streams. Alright. Let's go ahead and quit that. Get rid of that. Full screen that. Undo this. Let's go. The bright ass orange screen fucked up my green screen. I guess we're just gonna have to have it slightly there, that's fine. Whatever. We better have some news on Sand, man. Right it, damn. I immediately have Turok vibes. That I'm already hooked. Please be a multiplayer game. I have a feeling it's not. Mech! There was a mech! Hold on. Join the playtest. That first, I don't even know what the hell that was, but right out the gate. Yes, the second thing played is Sand. Let's fucking go, dude. Are they actually going to show anything, though? Please talk about it. Those were not a thing. Mines were not a thing. That's sick. Making sandstorms? Yes. The environment's a little more interesting. Thank you. That's a new gun. That seemed to have been a different... Oh. Is that a fuel cell that made it go faster? But when? Fuck's sake. It does look slightly better, though. There was a lot more involved in that. The fact there's mines and, like, sandstorms and stuff, a little slight variation of what you can do to your trampler is nice.
Every job needs a crew. And this, that's mine. I keep the plan running, more or less. That guy builds siege weapons out of scrap. Our engineer. The big lad. Strong, silent, solid. That's the muscle. And the sneaky one hoarding loot. Goblin. Don't ask. Just let him work. Morning hits.
That's me.
Time to build. No buttons here, just hands. One for lifting, one for smashing. Wood turns to planks, or to steel.
Is this?
Machine by machine, we move forward. By sundown,
It gives like bio
everything's
VR
humming.
vibes.
Walls set,
The
traps
floating
armed.
hands.
We are ready, because nights
I mean, it's
never
obviously
nice.
first person, but you could definitely
First
do
wave hits,
VR with
we are
this.
just fine. Second one, not so much. Too many, too fast.
This feels like
One click, everything folds into
fuck,
a
what's
cube.
that game called
Time
where
to
you're the
run.
dwarves in space?
And just like
Deep
that,
space, deep
we're
rock,
ghosts.
galactic, or
No
I can't
base, no trail. Just a train full of junk and a crew full of stories. This world's big, and we've got rails to ride.
Train for it. That looks like it would be fun to play. Sadly, I'm a sick individual, and I would have more interest in it if it is PvP. I'd like it to be a PvPvE game, but something to look into. Brain Fort and whatever that dinosaur one was at the beginning. Those are the ones I'm gonna have to look up. Physics-based rivalry. Not my cup of tea, but I see what this is the only one that's had a date. This animation looks familiar. Isn't there a YouTuber that does this animation style? There is. They've done like Helldiver's videos and like Elden Ring videos and stuff. It's got a popsicle.
Yes! Hello, guys.
We had the pleasure of teaming up with the creators of The King is Watching for this video. It's a roguelite city builder with a really unique twist. You control everything with your eyes. Your units only work where you're looking, so you constantly have to adapt to the next threat, and honestly, it's really addictive. Each run lets you upgrade your king, so you can get stronger and more efficient over time. Unexpected events will keep shaking things up too, like making sure every session feels fresh and different. There's a free demo right now, actually, you can try, so go check it out. Super fun.
Wait, okay, that was not at all what... Did they hire the YouTuber to do the animation
from the capital
for the trailer?
Found himself way too far from home. My job brought me to Greyshaft, one of the islands of our kingdom. Greyshaft is beautiful, that much is certain. The island's thick forests hold many secrets. The Prime Strider's ruins await those who dare to hear the echoes of the past.
This doesn't look bad.
And treasure might be buried just under your feet. Just don't get lost. And if
I feel
you
like
do,
a trope of indie
keep walking
games
until you see a
this,
clearing,
you're always going
or a
to see
field of
someone wipe
crops,
its sweat off their
or
brow.
a creek where the villagers argue if they should go looking for someone who hasn't returned from the moors. A part of the island is covered in frost at any time of the year, and even the ancient volcano can't break
You think
the
they did
shackles
hire
of
that
winter.
guy? I hope so, because if
Some
they
Greyshaftians
didn't,
treat
that
the
is
island
like
as a living being.
concerningly close
They
to
warn
the same
against waking
animation.
it up when it falls asleep. Those who work from dawn to dusk rush to the safety of their homes before the creatures of the dark come out. Plenty of dangers await within the city walls too. Dangers that are hard to avoid even in broad daylight. The weather here is as capricious as life itself. A soothing breeze may grow into a squall, drowning the island in lashing rain. Even now, I can feel the storm coming. You must never lower your guard on Greyshaft. The beasts are bloodthirsty, the monsters are ruthless, and scavengers are fighting for every piece of meat on a bone. And have you seen the local bugs? Cursed abominations. Even the well-trodden roads are swarming with bandits willing to kill for a handful of coins. Greyshaftians are quick to judge, and their judgment is stiff. Think before saying anything, and think twice before doing anything. I will have to be careful. Even the slightest mishap may lead to grave consequences.
Just got me.
I hope that there still are some decent people here. The whole island can't be populated with bandits only, can it? I could join the Order of the Seven. The knights seem noble and skilled in battle.
But what if I want to be a
also heard
bandit?
rumors about the Free Hunters. A group of brave men who bow before no one and believe in justice for all. And it's just a couple of many different factions vying for power in here. You never know who you'll meet next. This new world is tempting, and this temptation is hard to resist. Greyshaft may not look too inviting, but it warms up to those with a brave heart and a curious mind. Everyone finds their share of discoveries here, and only the one knows what his island has in store for me.
Of ash and steel, huh? Yet another playtest to sign up for. Not sure, we'll see if that's like single player or online when I go to the Steam page. Oh, they're just speedrunning this somehow. Okay. Hello Neighbor 2? They're just doing a bunch of sales. Okay. Killer with Fire was a popular one. It was, your neighbor with the neighbor So, June 2nd. Alright.
A vacation of your dreams is only a click away, so book a stay at our resort now. Stroll through lush parks, or unwind on our clean, sunny beaches.
With the land
Go
shark.
on
The
a
last
shopping
time I
spree in the
saw
city
land
center
shark in a
and
game
get to know our friendly
was
locals.
Ratchet and Clank, the first
or
one.
reconnect with nature and what the f is going on here? Oh, come on. We did what, like 12 takes today? Can't you keep this game in check for 60 seconds? And what in God's name is this? We do one more take after this and then I'm done. This is unbelievable. And we still don't have a release date? Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam Early Access in 2025. Hopefully. Certainly before GTA 6. Go add Streets of Rogue 2 to your wish list and play the demo right now.
The drive-by towards GTA. That's hilarious.
Hi everyone, I'm Nikita, and for the past year and a half, I've been cooking. Take a look.
Man has been cooking. That looked sick as fuck.
Voin is a first-person hack-and-slash with RPG elements set in open-world-like levels. The game is about you being an unstoppable force of nature that wields metal as its weapon. The world is broken, and you are its reckoning. You kill monsters, you get loot, which is the game's bread and butter. And instead of affixes that plainly increase random stats, I decided to focus only on impactful stuff that actually changes the way you play. For example, you might find a hammer called Bellringer, which summons ghostly bells that, when hit, damage everyone around. Or another example, which I also like a lot, a really powerful scythe that literally tears reality as you swing, leaving scars that emanate freezing aura. Or should I say, a cool aura. No, I shouldn't say that. But guess what? You can also combine those two items into one. Find the symbiosis station at the hub, read the instructions carefully, please, and boom, you have dual wakizashis that poison everyone and summon fire tornadoes. That's a thing. But enough of that. Let's get to the next exciting thing. In the last major update, Thunderborn, I added a huge dungeon underneath the Cathedral of Veiled Lament. Now though, I'm working on the game's next
gorgeous
major
fucking
update called
world design.
Permafrost.
Holy shit.
It features a new, absolutely massive new location, the Athenium of Thousand Names. Snow-covered mountains, ice giants, perpetual blizzards.
This looks
place
good.
does not offer a warm welcome. Not at all. One of the other major features of this update is proper character progression. Finally, journey into the Hall of Reflection and find the new Tree of Talents. Yes, your talent tree is an actual tree. And not only that, while exploring, you'll be finding soul fruits, which you can attach to the tree and gain various bonuses. For example, the ability to sprint. And you can already play the talent tree update right now. Anyway, the game is shaping up great, and there are a lot more super exciting things coming. For example, a completely new character, completely new weapon types, spears, daggers, and more, and even quests. Alright guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much and see you next time.
And that is one for sure I'm going to be looking at. No, it's available now on Steam. Okay. It's not like a demo or anything. Permafrost update's coming. Seen a new take on I didn't know about the first one. It's actually kind of cool. Okay. It's such a goofy ass. I appreciate that they did the.
Welcome to Drill
base
Core,
building,
a base-building roguelike strategy game with survival elements, where your success fuels our quarterly bonuses. By day, command miners, carriers, and guards, tunneling through an alien planet. Build up your base, upgrade your defenses, then brace for nightfall, when the planet pushes back. It's not just resource extraction, it's responsible terraforming. Reach the core, tune the climate to client specs, and lift off before you're overrun. Drill Core has grown fast over last year. We added dwarf platforms in December, opened claims in living jungle biomes in February, and launched oversight departments just last month. That's not mentioning dozens of new buildings and turrets we developed to counter threats from newly encountered blocks and aliens. But the game will become even bigger when it hits full release on July. You can expect a new platform exploiting, exploring cooperation opportunities with alien species. Lots of quality of life improvements and deeper turret customization to suit any corporate playstyle. And later this year, take the dig on the go when Drill Core comes to Nintendo Switch. Join Drill
Good
Core
on them for getting
today.
on Nintendo.
Start your home. Drill Core Inc. Building tomorrow's galaxy, one core at a time.
I'm trying to remember what the other games were that I saw that I was like, oh, I want to check that out. I feel like there were like 2 or 3 more. Hello Neighbor 3.
Hello friends.
Should have figured that with 2 being on sale.
We shared the first prototype of Hello Neighbor 3 with you. It was truly inspiring for us to hear all your positive feedback. Thank you. Today marks our next big step. Keep me company as I walk you through what we created since then. Here's Prototype 2. In our pursuit of an unhomely experience, we've created completely new map. This time, world is much closer to what it's meant to be, and filled with intricate details for you to explore.
Looks pretty good.
Speaking of exploration, now each house is an actual playable area with a purpose. They contain things you might need on your journey. Keep in mind that these locations have owners and protection, which means you'll have to find your own way in. We're building a system-based world, so be sneaky, agile, brutal, or friendly. Every solution is the right one, as long as it works. To make this possible, we've added more tools and tricks you can use on your journey. Hide in a box, get a speed boost, break, fix, and more. We'll let you discover the rest yourself. In addition to your personal goals and ideas, this prototype has one key objective. Leave the town before the storm arrives.
Okay.
Explore objects, characters, and the world as a whole to figure everything out. We hope you'll find your ways to escape. And most importantly, will you escape alone? Prototype 2 is now available for everyone to play. Head over to Steam, try it out, and share your feedback. We do really appreciate it.
I like that they aged the guy too.
We hope you like what we've created with this
care
prototype,
less. Wow,
as
okay,
we're already working on
negative
the next
Nancy
one,
Jimmers
improving
over
the
here,
map,
Jesus.
deepening the AI behavior, and creating this butterfly effect. We'll show our progress in the upcoming devlog, so join Discord to be the first to see. Feel free to wishlist Hello Neighbor 3 on Steam, and take care.
I've never played Hello Neighbor, but I know I've seen a lot of praise. Oh, the one thing that you only care about, Jimmers, it's finally here. fucking chaotic. October 8th. Mark the date. Yes, more
Thank you for watching the TinyBuild Connect.
The only thing
Let's
I care
take a look
about.
back at everything we presented tonight.
2 seconds.
Ferocious. Navigate lush, treacherous
Ferocious,
landscapes,
that was
scavenge for resources, uncover hidden secrets, and fight to stay alive in this survival FPS set on a remote island full of dinosaurs and mercenaries. Experience the game yourself by playtesting it today. Sand. The PvPvE extraction shooter where players build and operate giant walkers, battle rival players, explore, loot, and extract resources in a hostile desert world is coming to consoles later this year.
Coming to consoles later this year?
Train
What
Fort.
about...
Play as dwarf nomads building a mobile base on moving
outta
steam
here with that,
engines in
man.
this co-op
That's
open world
bullshit.
survival crafting game. Explore a vast post-apocalyptic world, gather resources, and keep rolling.
I will say
Join the
that
playtest
them
today with your
releasing it to
friends.
console does
Hosey.
bode well
Hosey
for
is a cozy
game
renovation and
survivability.
cleaning game where you transform chaos into the
As long as they have
perfect
the
home at your own
frowns
pace.
there.
Place objects freely and enjoy the little details as you interact with tools, items, and furniture to bring each space back to life. Playtest the game today. All Will Fall is a survival city builder with a unique physics-based 3D construction mechanic. Every structure you build can collapse. Create and manage the last city on Earth, making sure your colony
I think this
thrives.
one's interesting.
Play the Steam Open Beta on June 9th. The
Open
King is
beta,
watching.
I mean, I may as
Our
well.
roguelite city builder where you rule by the power of your gaze just got a new animated trailer. The game is launching this summer and the demo is already available on Steam. Of Ash and Steel. Explore a once prosperous island, hone your combat skills, and survive in the unforgiving Kingdom of the Seven in Of Ash and Steel, an immersive third-person open-world RPG which is launching a closed playtest soon. Sign up today. Streets of Rogue 2 is a sandbox RPG and a sequel to the iconic roguelike from 2019. Topple a corrupt president in countless ways, solo or with friends, and wreak havoc in a huge procedurally generated world. Coming to Steam Early Access this year. Voin, the high-octane first-person hack-and-slash from
This one
solo
I'm
developer
excited
Nikita Sozidar will soon receive a major content update titled Permafrost. The game is out now in Early Access, and you can already test the newest edition, the Reflected Tree of Talents. Speedrunners 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the genre-defining competitive platformer where you have to outrun your friends in fierce 2D running races. Sign up for the
This
upcoming
looks
Steam
fun if I
playtest
had
now.
enough friends to actually play this.
Duckside. The Steam Early Access success Duckside is coming to consoles. The persistent world survival game will be bringing PvP, PvE, crafting, base building, and hat-wearing ducks to PC and consoles this August. Drill
okay.
Core. Corporate greed meets strategic planet mining in Drill Core. Drill to the heart of planets while managing workers, researching cutting-edge tech, and fortifying against alien attacks. Leaving Steam
This is
Early
another one
Access
I'm
on
gonna
July
check out.
21st and arriving on
July
Nintendo
21st.
Switch later this year.
Leaving
Hello
Early
Neighbor
Access,
3.
nice.
Hello Neighbor 3 is a cozy yet eerie adventure, where every path is the right one and every action leads to discovery. Explore and influence Ravenbrooks, a half-abandoned town simulated in real time in the new Prototype 2. Request access to the playable Hello Neighbor 3 Prototype 2 on the game's Steam page today. Kingmakers. This viral hybrid of third-person shooter and real-time strategy has gotten a release date and the first look at its multiplayer mode. Go back in time and change medieval history with guns when Kingmakers launches into Steam Early Access on October 8th this year.
That's it. And that's all of it. We gotta pull things up on Steam now. See what we can get access into now and what I'll have to wait to get access into later. Alright. I wanted to look at Voin. Oh, yeah, $15. The metal ass trailer too. I love that. I'd be a brokey right now. So it's gonna be a bit before I actually buy anything. Enjoying the play. I want to check out Ferocious too. Please give me access, please. Just immediately. Let's go. Let's get that installing. Installing, I should say. Okay, cool. So we got Ferocious of Ash and Steel. Let me in, let me in. My interest has been registered. Fuck you. Let me in the game. I don't remember if I have Kingmakers. Oh, if I could type. Yeah, I do have it wishlisted. What else was there? Drill core. Oop. There's a demo I could play, but put it on the wish list for now. Why is there two? Oh, one's the demo. I will try the demo out at some point. Okay, I think the only one left is Duckside, which pretty sure I've... Nope, I didn't buy it, I just did the beta. That's what it was. Okay. Well, that be that. I think Ferocious of Ash and Steel, Voin, and Kingmakers are the main ones that I'm interested in, but Drill Core, All Will Fall, and Duckside are just like still intriguing to me, but not enough for me to like dive deep into. But I'm really curious about Ferocious. To be installed. Am I gonna try it right now? Probably not. Well, sick. That's that. Let's see, because I did get a notification. What was a notification I got? I feel like I got a notification for sand somewhere. Hold on. Oh no, that was just them yelling at us to go watch it right now. Okay. Oh. There was an announcement and... Oh. When was that? That was a little bit ago. Okay. Now the question is, what game would I want to test initially? I do need to work on some other stuff today, so I'll probably end up streaming it tomorrow or something, but what were the ones that, well, we're obviously going to be doing Ferocious, since I got immediate access into that. Ferocious and Voin, probably, and then hopefully Sand has something available soon enough. I have my doubts, but we'll see. That being said, I'm gonna go get my other stuff done for the day. Editing and animation and all that jazz. May or may not be live again tonight. We'll see how productive I am today. And we'll see what I end up streaming. Probably gonna try out Ferocious or something like that. So, appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting and all that. And I will catch you guys later today, if not tomorrow morning, for my usual scheduled stream. And then this Friday, I will have the animation uploaded. I'm forcing myself to have the animation uploaded this Friday. I've been running into a lot of hurdles, but I'll have the full-on animation uploaded. And hopefully I'll be able to get an Expedition 33 video out Otherwise, you know, next thing out will be a video on Once Human eventually, once I get far enough to actually make a video on it. Until then, I'll try out these new games, and I will catch you guys next time. Whatever that might be.